Especially, you know, I know a lot of people are talking about that 20-minute waiting time when they had a chance to do selfies and stuff.
Well, that was bizarre, yeah.
Well, maybe this is the new kinder and gentler Los Angeles Police Department and Sheriff's Department.
Could
I think one of my main issues from the chase yesterday was watching some of the news coverage, and not Fox, but another network, who referred to the young men as idiots. And I just, you know, it kind of bothered me because, you know, in the news, we are supposed to talk about what we know to be facts, and we didn't know that they were idiots, you know?
Well, I don't know how you prove that someone's an idiot
right.
per se, but you have to admit, they may not have shown weapons. They were driving dangerously. They put a lot of people at risk. And I think on some level, when you're doing donuts on wet roadways in crowded Hollywood, it's not, let's say, the most intellectual behavior we've seen.
And so as the viewer, we may think they're idiots, but we don't want the news to call them idiots. And I thought it was really interesting. This was the second chase in 1 week, right? Because we had the one in Watts. And there's always this big speculation whenever a lot of black or brown people come outside and watch the chases or watch the ending of the chases. And it's almost as like people expect us to do something, like we're going to help them get away or we're going to help them do something. And nothing happened yesterday, just like nothing happened in Watts. Things ended peacefully. No one, they went to jail. No one died. They didn't get hurt, because when I was watching the chase, my main concern was someone's going to die or someone's going to get badly hurt. And they're not even going to make it to jail because of the way he was hanging out the car and all of that.
But they were acting sort of goofy. You know, doing the donuts, and they were doing it for the choppers. They knew that they were on camera, throwing the hamburger at the TMZ bus. I mean, that, you know, doing stuff for the camera. Does the media contribute to some of this stuff? Because these antics,
I do, in a way, think they do. I mean, I sent out a bunch of angry tweets yesterday.
You were very angry on Twitter, yes.
Because I just felt like, you know, stop trying to make something happen. You know, as I know, you know, these things happen, and we got to jump into gear and kind of provide that commentary for the viewer. But, you know, let's kind of leave the opinions out of it. We don't know at that time what's going on with them. We don't know if alcohol played a role in it, drugs played a role in it, they were just having a bad day. We don't know anything. And as we're finding out today, right, this young man has a Marine, a military background. He was trained to be a driver and be able to do those things. And so the facts are rolling out. But when the chase is in progress, I just sometimes feel like the media expects the worst to happen and almost edges it on a little bit with their commentary.
Well, we've had plenty of boring chases too. I can assure you we've been hung out to dry here trying to make it more exciting than it's been. But don't you think the media is a double-edged sword? Because if you look back, when these car chases started being televised, one of the reasons was because the police, we had eyes on the police, because these car chases used to end a lot more vicious.